Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John and this video is going to be what I bought in Newcastle today, which is Thursday, and also I picked up two things from Amazon. So first of all, I want to give a quick shout out. So I'd like to give a shout out today to a new channel, and that channel is Popcorn and Horror. Now this channel here is, like I say, it's just sort of arrived, and it's always great to see a channel that's just starting out. Now I've been talking with a guy here, been talking over Instagram messages, so we've been talking at length on Instagram, and I'm so glad that he's finally decided to put some stuff out. He's got a great collection. There's some great titles there. He's got a great backdrop as well. Lots of movies on the shelves, which is what you want to see. I think he's got a lot to talk about, and I know he really wants to get into this making YouTube videos. So I thought, since he's just starting out, and it's great to see a channel starting from more or less scratch. Like I say, he's only got 5 videos out, so it just shows he's literally, I think in the last week, this is when he started and just said, look, I'm going to do it. Everyone's got to start somewhere. So I think this channel's got a lot of potential, and it's great to see a new channel starting off on YouTube. So that's Popcorn and Horror. So first up, I'm going to unbox this. Now, I know what this is, but when I'm feeling it, it doesn't feel like what I thought it was going to be. So I'm quite intrigued to see how this looks. It doesn't look like I thought, it doesn't feel like I thought it was going to feel. I'll tell you that more about that when I actually open it. This release is The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, the Sex Pistols movie. Now, this is weird, and I'll tell you why. Because I know it's a DVD, but it's actually a Scream Factory DVD. And has it got special features? Yes, special features, interview and commentary with director Julian Temple by rock writer Chris Salewitz, 5.1 surround sound and enhanced stereo. So I didn't think it would come like that. I thought it was just going to be an ordinary DVD. I know you can't get this on Blu Ray, unfortunately, but I'm amazed to think that Scream Factory put this out. It must be a UK release because there's your certification on there. I just don't think I've ever seen this on the shelves. I knew I wanted to get it, and of course when you want to get it, it was about 50 quid, and I thought no chance. But this came to $15.99, so I pounced on it. I have seen this film at the cinema. Anyway, this is a great cover, this. I'm so pleased to get this. I used to have this on VHS, but I give it away. So in this video, I'm not going to really unbox anything or tell you what the picture quality is, because what I want to do is with this stuff, I don't want to look at it on my TV because my new TV is coming tomorrow. So I'll check these out on my new TV. So I'm not going to check any of these out tonight. In fact, I'm not going to watch anything else till I see that new telly tomorrow. And there'll be plenty of stuff about the new telly coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'll unbox them and I'll show you how I unboxed them and what I'll do with the stand and all that type of thing. But quite looking forward to doing all the things with the telly. So that's going to come up. But yeah, so The Great Rock and Roll Swindle. This movie here is one of my favourite movies of all time. But I tell you, it's such a mess. I don't know what they were thinking of when they put this together. I do like it, and I do think it's a really good sort of documentary as one, and it's got some great footage on it. I must have seen this 1,000 times on VHS. It's one of the first VHSs that I bought. But so glad to get this finally on Great Rock and Roll Swindle. I've never seen it in the shops, and I've also, when I got it, I'm glad I got it at $15.99, not £50.99. So that's The Great Rock and Roll Swindle. So first up from CEX, I got Super. This is starring Rainn Wilson and from The Office, the US Office. And I've always been drawn to it and thought, I wouldn't mind seeing that and seeing what it is. There's another movie where he plays a drum as well, which I want to see, but I haven't seen that yet. I will pick it up when I see it out in the wild. For £1 though, you can't go wrong. I didn't realise it was going to be an 18, so that's another bit that got me interested in it to see what could be in this movie. I think he plays a superhero for what I can gather. Also, he's got this girl here was in Juno, which is a good film. I quite like it. So anyway, so for £1, you can't grumble. That's Super. Next up on Blu-ray, I got Only Lovers Left Alive. Now this is a film from Jim Jarmusch, who directed Down by Law, which is my favourite film of all time. For $5.99, you can't grumble. I've had my eye on this for yonks, and I've just never seen it cheap enough because I don't really know too much about it. Although I do know that I like Jim Jarmusch. He did direct another movie called The Dead Don't Die, which was, I liked it, but I know a lot of people couldn't stand it, and I can understand why they couldn't understand it. But for me, I had to get this one just to check it out. There's quite a few Jim Jarmusch movies that I'm after, but I'm like picking them off one by one. So this is another one that I've been after for quite a while, and I'm so glad to have it now. That's Only Lovers Left Alive. So then I went looking in the 4K section, and I saw in the 2 for £24 sale, I saw this one, which didn't have a slip the last time I saw it, but it did this time, so I pounced because I really enjoyed this movie. It is Jungle Cruise. This has got a great slip. It's also got embossing there, which was a bit odd because the rest of it doesn't have unboxing on. This is in the 2 for £24 sale. And I just think this movie is a decent watch. I mean, the Debs went to see this at the cinemas, one of the first movies we saw since we could go back to cinemas after the lockdown. And we had a great time with it. I thought that Emily Blunt was really amazing in this movie. I do like The Rock. I do think he's quite enjoyable. I do like his performances. I know they're quite similar, but I don't really mind that. I get a blast out of it. I thought this movie was a little bit long. It could have been, like, had 15 minutes shaved off it. But I did enjoy it, and I thought, well, I hope this one's going to look great in 4K. Like I say, I would normally go, check these out, come back, show you what's inside, and then tell you my thoughts on it. But I'm not going to do that this time round because I don't really want to try anything now because I want to save everything for the first time view on the new telly. So when I come back on another video, I'll tell you what I thought of all these, give you a quick run through to think of what I thought of these picture qualities on here. So that's for two for £24, that's Jungle Cruise. So of course when you do the 2 for £24 sale and you want the extra title, you cannot find one for love nor money. I went looking on the shelves and all the ones was on there I'd actually got. But I saw one just there as I was about to give up, and it is Le Mans 66. Now the reason why I'm getting this, one of the reasons why I'm getting this is because on John Clancy's latest video, The Movie Collector, I'll leave a link down to his channel down below, he's talking about some of his favourite 4Ks. And he's mentioned this to me a lot of times. I mean, I phone John quite a lot, or John phones me. And he's mentioned this movie quite a few times, and he says to get it. And it was on my list, but when I saw it here, and especially after his latest video, I thought, yeah, it's about time to jump. Also, he said that the sound on here is really incredible, which is great because I want to see what the sound quality on my new television is like. So this was a perfect sort of disc for that. And I do think I'll be interested in the story as well. I know John's really into a sort of motor racing and that. And I used to be when I was like younger, but this is the type of thing that I do like to watch. Plus it's got 2 great stars in there as well. A bit of embossing there, which is nice to see, and it's got a lovely slip. So that's Le Mans 66. So next from Amazon, I've got this. This came the other day when I was at work, and come back today, and I thought, right, I'm so glad it's come, and I'm not going to look at it at all, like I say, until this new telly comes. So this is some other things as well as the other things I was talking about in the other video, where I'm going to put it through its paces and put these type of things on. I've been after this for quite a while. Now, I did see it for sale in HMV, and I was going to get it, but I wanted to get a few other things, and I didn't have enough money for the whole lot. So I've kept an eye on it. So as soon as it's come down to the acceptable price, which it did the other day on Amazon, I went for it. I'm a big fan of this franchise. Oh, deep joy. So what I got from Amazon on 4K is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now this is something that I've had my eye on for, like I say, a long time. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit, not so much. I thought The Hobbit went and actually, we saw these at the pictures, but at the pictures when we saw the Hobbit trilogy, we were very underwhelmed. It was far too long, CGI heavy, there was too many characters in it. The film is just too busy. The book is actually brilliant. The book's quite short, as these books are quite long. They don't film all the stuff in the books, which is okay. I think The Hobbit should have just been 1 movie or 2 movies at the most. But anyway, I haven't got them. I might get them cheap on Blu Ray somewhere, but I've got no intention of getting them on 4K. But this has been something I've been thinking about for quite a while. And I thought, you know, with this new telly coming, and I'll keep going on about this new telly, but it's quite exciting. I'm going to get this one. We're going to watch it because I want to start watching the other day, and I said, you know what it is, I'm going to just get the 4K, and then we can watch it in its best quality. I have heard sort of mixed reviews about the 4K. I've heard some people saying it's absolutely stunning. Some people say it's not that good, but I do think that I'll get a blast out of it. Plus, it's long overdue a watch with us. So now this is the 3rd time I've bought this after the DVD, the Blu-rays. So I paid quite a bit of money over the years, but anyway, it's done now. We've got the 4K. That's the way it's going to stop. And quite really eager to watch these because I haven't watched it for a long time actually. And Deborah does like these movies. She would watch these on a loop because she's very into this type of, not this type of genre, but she just likes these movies. I think she was really surprised at how much she did like them. So that's the Lord of the Rings trilogy on 4K. So I can't believe I'm showing you this last pickup. It is Robocop 4K. Now I swore blind I wouldn't get this. I swore blind that I wouldn't get it for a full price, which it is. I'd said this is a movie that will come down cheap, and it probably will. I'd said that this was something that I thought was a little bit unnecessary. I've got this one here, and it looks pretty good actually, and you do get Robocop 2 and 3 on it, which would have been great to get them on this set. But anyway, I've got them here. That'll do me for 2 and 3 anyway. So one of the reasons why I'm getting this is because I haven't got the other set. If I had the other set, I would have never been getting this one, because this is like a carbon copy. It's one of the ones a bit like American Werewolf in London. It's the same set basically, with just that on. It doesn't even have it on the side actually, you know, like even a 4K or something on there. But anyway, enough of that. I do want to see that, because I'm getting this TV, I do want to see this in 4K now. The set it's a nice set, and I don't own the other one, which is another reason why I wanted to pick it up. I had the other set. It went down to £15 on Blu Ray, remastered 4K remastered Blu Ray, and I kept picking it up and thinking, no, it's got to come out in 4K. But it was that nice, I wanted to pick it up, and I love this movie, and I wouldn't pay this amount for the other two. I don't think. I think the other two, although I do enjoy them. I do think Robocop 3 is all right. It's watchable, although it's not a patch on this one. I thought I just saw it and I picked it up and I thought, nah, I'll keep it in my hands, and if I change my mind, I'll put it back. But bit of a weird sticker there, tear off, but never mind. It's not actually on the box, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I got it. I can't believe I've got it, but I do know that I'm really excited to watch this. I haven't seen any of the special features or nothing, so this is going to be kind of like a first time watch for me. I did know that I wanted to get this version, so it was there, and I thought, why not? I'm at the town, I'm getting a new 4K telly tomorrow. It's going to look sensational, hopefully. This is the ones I want to watch for quite a while, but I've been putting it off because of this 4K being on the corner. Or thoughts of a 4K, but now I know it's there. When I do watch this, I'll compare it to this Blu-ray here. I haven't got any of the Arrow, the previous one, so it's going to be kind of a fresh one for me, especially with the special features. This one has got some special features on it, but not that much. So it'll be quite intriguing to see what this one is like compared to this one. I've got no doubt this will look probably the best it's ever going to look. And this is my last version of Robocop. I've had quite a few of them over the years, I can tell you that much. So yeah, so this was a strange one. It's just one of them ones you pick it up and you think, right, I mean, it weighs a ton, and I thought, that's it, I'm going to get it. And now I've got it. I'm quite happy to pick it up. But I do know that if you were getting the Blu-ray, and you've got the Blu-ray before, it's going to be a little bit of a, especially at that price, you wouldn't really want to do that. But I've got it now. I paid it once. I haven't been double dipping with it, apart from this one, which I got cheap anyway. So, you know, it's not going to take too much of a hit in the pocket with that, because this is my only time I bought it. So yeah, so that's I'm still surprised to actually have it in my hands, and but as well, I'm surprised, but I'm very interested in checking it out and see what they've done with it. So yeah, so that's Robocop. So yeah, so coming up, and in the week coming, there's going to be more to do with the TV, more to do with the shelves that are looking pretty good, although they're not finished yet. I'm taking my time with them because I want to make sure they're perfect. And when I do my shelf overview video, you'll understand why I've been sort of taking time with certain things to make, like, to perfect some things I got a bit wrong with them shelves, to get right with this shelves. And this, when I do the video, you'll see the different parts of like how I made it and why I made it a certain way. It's the same as that one. It's like carbon copy, but it's got some modifications. Let's see. Probably do American Werewolf London and Robocop in the same video, and then I can share my thoughts on the actual sets themselves. I know this is one that's been unboxed thousands of times, so pretty much everybody knows what's in here. But I'm going to go like deeper into the picture quality on here, and also American Werewolf. So that'll be an interesting video for me to put out. So yeah, so there's plenty of stuff coming up. I'm excited to do the TV, the shelves, and some comparisons and some thoughts, final thoughts on the TV, and also tell you what I thought of these, the quality of these movies that I picked up. So also don't forget to check out Popcorn and Horror, a good up and coming channel. So thanks for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.